Hello, everyone. I'm Hannah Lockard, working in a group with Dana Brinkel, Megan Hill, and Don Roussey, correct? For Design Activity 3. A summary of what we were looking at was to create at least 2 interfaces that help to score and then track progress over time for an application called, was it Kid Talk, I believe? Sorry. In our presentation, we focus on 3 different interfaces. The first screen is essentially used to score the passage itself. The second screen is used to view feedback and progress per student attempt. And then the third screen was created to view student progress and supply feedback over time. Overall, our interfaces are going to count errors, either omissions, insertions, or repetitions of the text, provide contextualized feedback, time the reader, and then also track good self-correcting practices by the student.
Okay, so this is our passage scoring page, and on this page we have our student Justin Sprout, and this would display as Justin's teacher is scoring his reading. And as Justin goes through, when he happens upon a word where he has an issue, and in this example, we're assuming that he has an error with the word actually. And when the teacher gets to that word, he or she can touch the word, which will then open up the box that you see just above the passage with multicolored boxes, and also to make sure that we're kind of going across the spectrum as far as what folks may need. We've also included some letters so that they can look at omissions and also repetitions, and the star is the self-corrections type of instance for the student. So that opens up. In addition, and next we're going to hear from Megan, who will talk about what happens when the plus sign is selected.
Okay, so we thought that in context feedback would be really helpful for both the student, the teacher, and the parents. Have the opportunity to click it or not. If you click it, you can provide in-context feedback. And then that feedback can either be viewed on this page or on the per attempt scoring page, which is the next page.
Okay, so the next page is feedback and progress per attempt. So we have a bar graph representing the result count, and each category is represented by a color, and also the title: omissions, insertions, repetitions, and self-correction.
This interface also includes several buttons where you can view the scored passage again. You could view the passage comments here, or you can also go to the progress over time.
This graph shows the student progress. So we have actually 5 different lines to represent different categories. So for example, the light blue on the bottom would represent the amount of time that would be completed for each actual number of attempts. So the very x-axis on the bottom represents the number of attempts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like the light blue line would represent the amount of time that a student would needed to complete the reading. Like the orange would be maybe repetitions, gray, insertions, yellow would be omissions, and maybe the dark blue would be the correct result. So it would actually graph each of those categories plus time.
All right, so to wrap everything up, all of these interfaces along with the application would supply differentiated feedback, specific feedback for the student, and then progress feedback for the student over time. And that is the end of our Design Activity 3. Thanks for watching.